Good evening, Barry Levinson. I have a question, and that is, how could anyone in the upcoming election vote for Councilman Whitaker? This is a man who refused to respond verbally or in writing, by the way, like the rest of you, to my extremely well-documented analysis of a $4 to $5 million finding concerning the Fullerton golf course. That's a lot of money. I am a trained auditor by profession. Yet he ignored me at the same time Councilmember Whitaker was calling for the establishment of an audit committee at this very city council. What a guy. This is a man who failed to give me any warning or any indication over this almost 6 years that I served as Park and Recreation Committee member that he had any issues with my service before he removed me without giving me any explanation. He did, however, cast false dispersions about me in the Fullerton Observer a month later. What a guy. This public servant did not even have the decency to thank me for my dedicated service to the community for almost 6 years as his appointee to the same Parks and Recreation Committee. What a guy. To paraphrase Albert Einstein, who, by the way, I think most of us would agree was a fairly bright man, to vote for the same person over and over again and expect a different result is the definition of insanity. Okay. 6 years on the council, and what are his accomplishments? He helped bring fireworks to Fullerton. He voted to make Jennifer Fitzgerald our mayor. He voted for the absolute worst redistricting map, which I call the high-density, high-rise developers and downtown nightclub owners map. Jeremy Popoff, the owner of downtown Fullerton Slide Bar and a $1,500 contributor to Bruce Whitaker's past campaigns, wrote this map. Is this a coincidence or not? In any event, what a guy. Finally, the so-called limited government conservative voted to appoint Mayan Johnson, a planner for SCAG, the Southern California Association of Governments, which has been pushing high-rise, high-density development and the elimination of the automobile as agents of the United Nations Agenda 21 for decades. SCAG is the largest unelected taxpayer-funded governmental agency in the country, and our so-called limited government, Bruce Whitaker, voted for her to be on our Fullerton Planning Commission. What a guy. How do any of his supporters explain any of the above? Please explain how you can excuse all the above votes that greatly damage the conservative limited government cause right here in the city of Fullerton. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Hello.